Hello everybody and welcome. I'm the grounded Gliscor favorite Iron Ball on the PokeTube about this channel, and today I am your coach of the Low Land Nidoqueens in the Alola International Season 1. And in this video we actually show you the team builder for the battle in our Week 8 match versus the DC Castforms, coached by Lady Emma Sky. We faced her in Week 1 of the Alola International as well, and we faced off against her, and due to the timer we won 3 versus her, so that's actually a win. And now we actually face her again to see how it will go and see what we can pull out versus her again. If you're hyped for another team builder of the Alola International and are you supporting your Low Land Nidoqueens, be sure to hit the like button down below, and let's actually get straight into this team builder. So, for the people who don't know how I will go over the team builders in this, is I go over the team of my opponent, then I will talk about the threats that she has, and then I will go over the team that you see in front of you. Also, leave an honorable mention right here. There are 2 mods in this team builder also, you will see, and I will go over them as well. And the first one you see here is Scissor. We traded away our Bishop for Scissor, and with us trading away Bishop for Scissor, we have the opportunity to run a more diverse bond right here. Since we didn't bring Bishop once, I thought that it would be nice to actually have Scissor on the squad for this. We traded with Dominic for this, so that's why. And there will also be another one down the line as well. So, we are facing Lady Emma Sky, of course. She's the coach of the DC Castforms. And we are actually facing off against a Z-Captain Magearna, Mega Venusaur, Latias, Excadrill, Tyranitar, Slowbro, Scarlopede, Hitmonlee, Ductrio, Entei, and Togekiss. The last time we actually faced her, she had a Azumarill over Togekiss, she had an Electros over the Entei, and she had Mandibuzz over Ductrio. That are the things that she changed throughout the weeks. And the last time we faced her, we had a Suicune on the team, we had Bishop on the team, we had a Klefki on the team, and we had a Gardevoir. So this time we changed that out for Regirock, Scissor, as you can see. And we also have a Pangoro on the team. We have Pangoro now on the team because we traded away with Jared. He was able to use a free agent for us, and we traded away our, let me take a look at this. We traded away our Espeon for the Pangoro because of the typing and the coverage that it can provide for us. So that's why. Alright, so if you look at the team of my opponent right here, you see that Magearna as a Z-Captain is very scary because it's pretty versatile. It can hit very hard with the potential Fairy Z or the Steelium Z potentially. So I really don't know what we should expect from that. Very scary mon. Then we have Mega Venusaur, which she brought last time and came into a Stalwart with a Slowbro core as well. Mega Venusaur can be very bulky offensively as well. Good typing with thick fat, he reduces his weaknesses to only flying and psychic. Then he has a Latias, which is potentially bulky, can also be run offensively, but most likely it will be a default user. Then we have the Excadrill right here, which pairs well in her team with the Sand. Excadrill can be a Life Orb Sand Rushmon, just because of the fact that it can really do some great damage towards our team currently, so I expect that to come. Then for the Scent core, she wants to provide with Excadrill. She has a Tyranitar on the team, which is just scary because Tyranitar can be a Smooth Rock or Focus Sashmon in the lead with rocks, and maybe also be offensive choice Scarf. Then she has a Slowbro, which is also good for her defensive core, which is just with Regenerator, so there's a Regenerator one right there. The weaknesses that it has are covered by Mega Venusaur and vice versa, so that is a very scary defensive core to face. Next is Scarlopede, which is able to Baton Pass still. Baton Pass is still allowed, even though it is banned currently. If she brings Baton Pass, we need to see how we play around with that. But she is not allowed to pass anything besides her speed. So to get the speed boost up, she is not allowed to Baton Pass that in combination with the Swords Dance. She has Hitmonlee right here, which can normally be Normal Gem Fake Out because Normal Gem is available in Sun and Moon. So that can come. It can also be Choice Scarf or Choice Band, I don't know. You have a Ductrio, which is a trapper, most likely. Ductrio can trap anything on the team, which is grounded, except Ghost Mons. So that's that. Ductrio can also set up rocks, can be a Focus Sash lead with a Versal. Entei, very scary mon, can be Choice Bandit. If it runs Sacred Fire, it is forced to run Adamant though, so that can be a benefit for us. And then that's pretty much what Entei does. And then we have Togekiss, which can be Scarfed, annoying with the Thunder Wave, Air Slash, can be also Wish Passer, Defog Support, something along those lines. So actually to get straight into this team builder right here, you see in front of you, we also have straight in front the Scissor right here. So we have Scissor right here with a Choice Scarf, and I thought Choice Scarf would be nice because we are able to outpace a Adamant Entei, which is max speed. We also are able to two-shot Slowbro with this, with the U-turn. And our HP with the defense, special defense, is enough to not get two-shot by an Adamant Rock Slide from a Life Orb, Sand Rush, Excadrill, and we can strike back with a superpower. Bullet Punch is there for priority, and Pursuit is there just to trap some mons. Like, for example, Slowbro, maybe Scolipede, Doctrio can also work, something along those lines. So as I said, 148 is speed, is just to outspeed a Adamant Entei mostly. We are able to also do some heavy damage towards Togekiss as well. And that's pretty much what Tetsu is going to be here for. The reason it's named Tetsu though is because it was also the name of my first Mega in the Draft League format, which was Mega Scissor, so that's why. I hope Scissor can do pretty much some good work for his team, and I really hope it can shine a lot. Second bot on the squad is going to be Gibson, the Rotom Heat right here, holding the leftovers, Levitate ability, rocking Volt Switch, Overheat, Will-O-Wisp, and Protect, rocking max HP, 8 defense, 65 special attack, 172 special defense, and 20 speed. 20 speed is not to get speed crypt by mons like Mega Venusaur and such, because we are a pretty slow Rotom, so Venusaur can speed creep us, or other monsters that are normally bulky can speed creep us at that point. 252 HP and a 172 special defense just to completely wall the shit out of Togekiss. Also completely wall the shit out of Latias if it is indeed bulky. Can also take a hit from a Gerna if needed. But this one doesn't favor up too well versus Entei though if it is indeed banded. If it's banded with Stone Edge, Rotom is going to drop, but with Sacred Fire we could take a couple. But I would rather not. Flameless hits a bit harder than Sacred Fire, but Rotom is not designed to take on Entei at the slightest. We also are able to wall Venusaur this and able to cripple it with Will-O-Wisp and then Volt Switch around if need be. 65 special attack is to also ensure a two-shot on a Assault Vest Bagheerna with max HP. And else we are able to potentially get a knockout on the first turn with Overheat, so that's why. So Rotom can be pretty good offensively this match versus the Bagheerna. We are able to take a hit from it, even though if it's a Z move. So that's why. And I think Rotom Heat can particularly shine in this match if need be. Third mono squad is going to be Maui, the Regirock, making a comeback against the battle versus Hammer. He's back again. And this mon is clearly designed to take on the Entei. We are able to take Sacred Fires. We are able to take Stone Edges, Bulldozers, everything that he wants to throw at us. We are walling that. And we're rocking Rock Tomb, Earthquake, Stealth Rock, and Rest. Max HP, 148 attack, 24 defense, and 84 special defense. 24 defense combined with the max HP allows us to tank Entei for days. Rock Tomb is actually to slow his entire team down. Also pairing with the Earthquake. Then next up we have the Stealth Rock to get up in the hazards if we need be. And Rest is to get up the status potentially toxic, the burns that you get for Sacred Fire, something along those lines. The 84 special defense and the 250 and the 252 HP are just there because we are able to take a Flash Cannon at this rate from a Bagheerna, and then we can strike back with an Earthquake if need be. So this is what Regirock is gonna do towards the match. He is probably gonna wall Entei because our team struggles a bit with Entei. So I hope Regirock can do the work again like he did versus Hammer. And I first decided on the Choice Banded one. Again, but that didn't seem to work in the slightest actually. So, Regirock, I hope you can come through, and let's head on to the fourth one right here. Fourth one on the team is going to be Zeratin, the Blasters right here with the Torrent ability, Rocky Scald, Dark Pulse, Mirror Coat, and Rapid Spin. 184 HP, 104 defense, 36 special attack, 140 special defense, and 44 in speed. 44 in speed allows us to outspeed Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur needs around 28 speed or something to outspeed us. And I don't think it's worth it for the bulk that he's got around. The 140 special defense and 84 HP is to take around 45% from Giga Drain from bulky Venusaur, and then strike back with a Mirror Coat, which is going to do around 90%. And the reason we wanted to outspeed is because Dark Pulse is then going to be able to pick him off. And Scald is there just to hit everything else on his team. We are sort of walled by Togekiss with this Mon, and we are able to get walled by Slowbro, unless we click Dark Pulse, of course. But in my opinion, Blastoise is a very good matchup versus his team. And that's why I thought this would be a good set. I was really debating on Miracle though, because I think it's situational though and risky to play with. But I think if it pulls out correctly, we are able to do some tremendous damage towards Venusaur, and that's one threat out of the way. So the 36 special attack is indeed there to pick off Mega Venusaur with the Dark Pulse if it's indeed bulky. And that's why Mega Blastoise is here. We do not have hazard removal on this team though, which is quite scary because we have Rotom Heat. Well, we do have hazard removal, but I don't think we are able to need it. That's the thing. Rotom Heat we need to get the rocks off the field though if he indeed brings it, so Rotom Heat can do the most finest of works. That's why Rapid Spin is there. Mirror Coat is indeed for the Venusaur. Dark Pulse is there for the psychic monster that he has, like Latias, Excadrill, and Skulls to spread burns around. And throw some stab moves around. The 5th mon on the squad is going to be Blackjack with a Lumberry and Mold Break ability. There's a Pangoro, of course, so it's going to be a quite heavy hitter at this point. You have Hammer Arm, Knock Off, Fire Punch, a Swords Dance with 204 attack, Adamant Nature, 24 special defense, 212 speed, and 86 HP. 86 HP was what we had left. Combined with the 24 special defense, we are able to take some hits from Mega Venusaur. 212 allows us to outspeed Mega Venusaur as well. And because of the Mold Breaker, we ignore Thick Fat, and Fire Punch is still going to be super effective. And the +2 Swords Dance, Fire Punch is going to do like 67% to max Bolt Venusaur. We have Knockoff for some stat and getting rid of items, and we are also able to do some tremendous damage towards Slowbro and Latias with this. And Hammer Arm is there to have also a stab move which can hit Tyranitar, Excadrill, Hitmonlee, Dugtrio, Entei, something along those lines. Pangoro is going to be able to take a hit with the Lumberry, potentially if it gets poisoned or Sleep Powder hits or something along those lines. And I think Pangoro at +2 can really put a hole in our team. And I'm really wondering to see how that will work out. There's going to be Blackjack. I'm very curious how it will work out. And the first time I play actually with a Pangoro, so that's why. So let's actually head into the 6th mon as well. And we got to bring Elizabeth right here holding the Shed Shell with the Sheer Force ability. Okay, Earth Power, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and Toxic, 92 HP, 20 defense, 148 special attack, 67 special defense, and 172 speed. We are now able to outspeed a bulky Togekiss, a bulky Latias, and we are also able to outspeed a max speed Magearna. That's what we were aiming for. Max speed Magearna actually is caps out at 128 speed, and Nidoqueen actually goes to the 129 with that. You're also able to two-shot him with Earth Power. Thunderbolt is there for the Slowbro, of course. Also hits the Togekiss super effectively. Ice Beam is to hit Venusaur neutrally. Togekiss super effective. We also hit Dugtrio with this. We are also able to hit Latias with this, so we have pretty good coverage on that. Toxic is to Toxic his walls like Latias Slowbro to put him on the timer. And then we have the 92 HP and the 67 special defense at 20 defense to increase our bulk to a bit. Not supposed to be bulky, but this is what we are aiming for. For the people who don't know, we run a Shed Shell so we don't get trapped by Dugtrio. And if you don't get trapped by Dugtrio, we are able to essentially hit it and then swap out to a mon like Rotom Heat because she maybe doesn't expect it, and then we have a free swap. So that's why Elizabeth is here, just to take some hits and then strike back with a super effective move towards some mons on their team. So this is actually going to be the team builder. I'm very nervous for this match as well, and I really want to thank you all so much for watching, and you will see the battle later on today. I'm the Ground and Gliscor, coach of the Low Land Nidoqueens, and I'm out.